Denon has recently released brand new AV receivers, and they've released a lot of them because they are refreshing their AV receiver portfolio. They've also been introducing a lot of new tech to these new models. So now they released 7 new models in the new S, X, and A series lineup. So the price starts from $400 and goes all the way up to $6,500. So technically, let's start from the flagship, the A series. They're down in this A series. You get the Avr A1h. Now, this Avr A1h is a $6,500 massive, powerful amp that should be incredibly impressive for any home theater hobbyist. Now, this is their newest flagship. The Avr A1h is a 15-channel monster of an amplifier, as well as the fact that it can serve as a preamplifier if you wanted to do so. It's gonna weigh 70 pounds. That's a lot of weight, and then it will pack 150 watts and can deliver a massive 9.4.6 channels configuration. That's really crazy. The A1h supports direct live upgradability with future software updates. So this thing is a monster. If you're looking for a monster of an AV amp, you have to go for this model. Now, as you might expect, it's on its caliber of its own. It's expensive, so you can already tell that they put in a lot of effort to making this product big as it is. You have features like Apple AirPlay 2, Spotify Connect, Pandora, Sirius XM. You have Denon's HEOS platform for wireless multi-room audio. You have smart app control that you can control the product from your phone if you want to. There is also Bluetooth on this particular amplifier. It is a massive amplifier. You will have other connectivity options like the latest HDMI 2.1. You have 7 of them on this particular amplifier. 7 HDMI 2.1 inputs. You have full HDCP 2.3, 8K at 60 Hz support. It supports your regular 4K 120 Hz pass through. The other thing you get is your HDR, HLG, Dolby Vision, HDR10 Plus pass through. It has every dynamic HDR format support that you can imagine, and it also supports quick media switching, which I think is massive for a lot of users that are actually interested in a huge early packed product like this. This thing is a monster. You also get 2 8K HDMI outputs that have ARC support on them. That is really massive, and it's definitely going to deliver a lot of quality in terms of video processing for what you pay for. Another thing again is that it's coming with XLR connections, and these XLR connections will be for your subwoofers. It has 4 subwoofer outputs, and this thing is a monster in the sense that you can independently set up your subwoofers, and you can get an incredible performance from just the single unit. You don't need to go more than the single unit. You just get everything you need here. It is a monster. It's a beast. If you need the beast of an amp and then that's still a processor, you get the new AVR, the new AV. Actually, you could either call it AVR or AVC. It depends on the region you are in, but the Avr A1h. So it's available now. And then the next model that they launched is their Avr X4800H. This model is $2,500. It's available early next year. Now this model is a 9.4 channel AVR, and the cool thing now is that Denon is actually releasing their products with four subwoofers, four subwoofer outputs. This is really nice, and I think a lot of people will be appreciating this effort now, because bass has been something people have complained about. Four subwoofer outputs is really nice. Now this is a 9-channel amplification setup as well. You have 7 HDMI that supports 8K inputs. You have two 8K HDMI outputs. You have one 4K HDMI output as well. Then there are 4 independent subwoofer connections at the back. You have Dolby Atmos, DTS:X, IMAX Enhanced, Aura 3D support with this model. You have Apple AirPlay 2 years and the app control feature with this model. It is a beast of a model. So look, if you're looking for the best of the best, you have to start considering any of these 2 models out there. They also launched their Avr X3800 H. This is a $1,700 model. It's still a 9.4 channel setup. The only difference is that it has a lower power output. This one is just 105 watts per channel, as opposed to the 125 watts on the 4800. So that's just the difference. And the other difference is that this model comes with 6 8K HDMI inputs, that's opposed to 7 that comes with the 4800. So that's the difference. It still has the same 4 independent subwoofers. But if you need something a lot more cheaper, you can go for the Avr X3800H, which is priced $1,200. This one is a 95 watts per channel AVR. It isn't the most costly product out in their lineup, so it depends on what you are looking for. This model comes with 3 8K HDMI inputs, 3 4K HDMI inputs, and 2 HDMI outputs. One that supports ARC. You have Apple AirPlay 2 support, app control supports, and it's not, like I said, $1,200 is not the most expensive that they have here, but that's the reasonably priced model. And they have very budget model. This one is a 5.2 channel system. The model number is the Avr X 580BT. This is a $400 model. This is just coming with 70 watts per channel. It's a 5.2 channel system. It isn't too expensive, just $400. I think a lot of people can afford that. And then finally, they have the AVR-S970H. This is a $900 7.2 channel AVR. This is the lower priced 7.2 channel AVR that they put out. It's coming with a 90 watts per channel setup, and you have 3 8K HDMI inputs, 3 4K HDMI outputs. Sorry, 3 4K HDMI inputs, and then 2 HDMI outputs. So that's what you get with this model. And look, all the details for all these new models will be down in the description if you want to have a look at each of them with their specs. And that's it. Do subscribe to the channel, do like our content. I'll see you guys very much next time.